It's easy to get starstruck when you see your favorite celebrity flashing their dazzling smiles on screen or strutting their stuff on the red carpet. But behind the camera, things aren't always as glamorous as they seem. In fact, some celebs have earned a reputation for being less than pleasant, and in many cases, their behavior might leave you wondering if the Hollywood glitz and glam is really just a cover for diva-like tendencies. From rude encounters with fans to shocking on-set behaviors, these celebrities aren't exactly the friendly faces we often see on our screens. 12. Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher's charming That 70s Show persona and his sweet tech-savvy social media presence have made him a fan favorite. But over the years, Kutcher has found himself on the receiving end of some serious criticism. In 2023, Rosie O'Donnell and Sharon Osbourne both called him out for his rude behavior. O'Donnell took to TikTok, sharing her thoughts on Kutcher and his wife Mila Kunis's character letters in support of Danny Masterson, who had been convicted of rape. O'Donnell wasn't impressed, calling the letters creepy and disgusting, citing an old video of Kutcher making inappropriate comments about underage girls. Sharon Osbourne didn't hold back either, calling Ashton a rude little boy on an E! News segment. Talk about a sharp contrast from his lovable on-screen roles. Could Kutcher be a victim of Hollywood's harsh environment, or does he just have a knack for rubbing people the wrong way? The jury's still out. At 11. Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera's powerhouse voice and sultry performances have earned her a massive fan base, but not everyone who's crossed paths with the genie in a bottle singer has had a pleasant experience. In fact, several musicians have openly branded Aguilera as one of the rudest celebrities in the industry. Mary J. Blige once revealed she disliked Aguilera because of her nasty attitude, and Avril Lavigne shared that Aguilera was super mean when she greeted her. But it's not just the famous faces who've had a tough time with ex-Tina. Daniel Franzese, best known for his role in Mean Girls, shared a story where Aguilera turned cold when they met. "She was so rude," he recalled. "She just turned her back and walked away." Fans on Reddit and Quora have echoed similar sentiments about the singer's standoffish nature. Could all these stories be a misunderstanding, or is Aguilera simply not as sweet as she seems? Number 10. Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato has spent much of her career in the public eye, but unfortunately, not all her encounters with fans have been as warm as her hit songs suggest. In fact, she's been called a mean girl on several occasions. One Reddit user recounted a meeting where their friend was heartbroken after Lovato brushed her off during a meet and greet. "She rolled her eyes and walked around us," they said. "It broke my friend's heart." Fans also recalled how Lovato's interactions with them at events were far from enjoyable, with many describing their meet and greet experiences as miserable. Yikes. With all the rumors swirling about her attitude, maybe it's time for Demi to add kindness coach to her list of side gigs. 9. Harry Styles. Harry Styles has built a reputation for being a fan favorite, at least when it comes to his concerts. Known for his sweet gestures and fan service, Styles has charmed thousands with his polite demeanor, but not everyone is convinced of his saintly nature. Dame Joan Collins, for example, wasn't too impressed with his behavior at the 2019 Met Gala. According to Collins, Styles jumped on a table right in front of her, obstructing her view during Cher's performance. When she asked him to get down, he didn't seem to care. Could Harry's charming persona be a carefully curated image, or is he just another star who sometimes lets his ego take over? The truth may be somewhere in between. 8. James Corden. James Corden may be known for his cheeky humor and carpool karaoke segments, but he has also been criticized for his behavior off-screen. The late-night host has been called out for being obnoxious and difficult by multiple sources. TV director Craig Duncan even labeled him the worst person he had ever directed. Corden has also had a few run-ins with the public, with some folks calling his attitude downright rude. One social media user recounted a dinner party experience where a guest called Corden an talk about a stark contrast to his lovable persona on The Late Late Show. 7. Leslie Mann. Leslie Mann, the star of George of the Jungle and This Is 40, has had her share of bad reviews when it comes to her interactions with restaurant staff. One staff member in Los Angeles revealed that their encounter with the actress was less than pleasant, calling her rude and giving her a 110 for customer service. Maybe it was just a case of a bad day, or perhaps Leslie's sense of humor doesn't translate as well off screen. Number 6. Madonna. Madonna's diva-like reputation is well documented, and it's not hard to see why. In 2019, she upset both the viewers and her fellow guest, Ian McKellen, on The Graham Norton Show. Madonna mocked McKellen's title and even asked, "What do you do?" despite the fact that he was a veteran actor. Fans were left cringing, and her reputation as the queen of pop with a temper seemed to be confirmed. She's also been called a spoiled brat by none other than Cher, who criticized Madonna's rude behavior during a party at her home. Looks like Madonna's got a crown and a temper. 5. Reese Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon is known for her roles in Legally Blonde and Big Little Lies, where she plays strong, confident characters. But in real life, she's been involved in a public incident that forever changed her image. In 2013, Witherspoon and her then-husband were arrested for disorderly conduct after a DUI stop. When a police officer told them to remain in the vehicle, Witherspoon reportedly exited and asked, "Do you know who I am?" Witherspoon later apologized, admitting that her behavior was disrespectful. While this incident may have been a one-off, it definitely left a lasting impression. Number 4. Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe is no stranger to controversy. The actor, famous for his role in Gladiator, has had several public outbursts and confrontations over the years. One memorable incident involved Crowe getting into a heated argument with fellow actor George Clooney after Clooney criticized him. Clooney recounted that Crowe had gone off on him, calling him a Frank Sinatra wannabe. And let's not forget the infamous 2005 phone-throwing incident, which only added fuel to the fire of Crowe's reputation as a hothead. Number 3. Sean Connery. The late Sean Connery may have been the iconic James Bond, but his off-screen behavior wasn't always as charming as his suave portrayal of 007. Connery faced multiple allegations of rude behavior toward fans and colleagues. In fact, his neighbors and fans spoke out about his degrading words and rude treatment toward others, with one lawsuit alleging he had demeaned a woman's father and slammed a door in her face. Connery also had a few choice words in interviews, often coming off as dismissive or curt. Looks like the legendary actor's charm didn't extend to everyone. 2. Sofia Vergara. Sofia Vergara, best known for her role as Gloria Pritchett on Modern Family, has earned her place in the celebrity spotlight. But in 2023, Teresa Giudice revealed that Vergara was the rudest celebrity she had ever met. Giudice shared that Vergara was pushy when it came to taking a photo together, even when Giudice wasn't interested. And fans were not impressed with Vergara's treatment of the Rybka twins on America's Got Talent when she harshly critiqued their performance. It looks like Vergara's image as a bubbly, fun-loving star may be more of a carefully crafted act than we thought. 1. William Shatner. William Shatner, beloved for his role as Captain Kirk in Star Trek, has had a few less than pleasant moments in the public eye. Fans have shared stories of rude encounters with the actor, including one incident where Shatner promised an autograph to a young fan, but then drove off without delivering on his promise. Additionally, his infamous appearance on The Tonight Show included him making rude hand gestures, which only added to his reputation as a difficult celebrity. If you enjoyed this juicy behind-the-scenes look at your favorite and not-so-favorite celebs, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And hey, drop a comment below. Who do you think is the rudest celebrity of all time? Or did we miss anyone? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep slaying, just like these celebs or maybe not.